In this sixth video of the series, The Causes of the Change of the Planet, we will deal with the case of the star Antares. In every galaxy, cosmic rays from supernovae cross other dying stars within the radius of the explosion. When they are hit by this tremendous force, they begin to collapse. If the collapse phase lasts long enough to compress the core of the star, at a certain point, a sudden nuclear reaction of all the collapsed material occurs. Thus another star explodes. In case the cosmic ray flux is not sufficient, the star only loses brightness. This is what happened to Betelgeuse in 2019. Analyzing all the crossings of cosmic rays from supernovae in the galaxy, it turns out that the supernova SN 1054, the brightest ever recorded by astronomers, will cross with its rays the star Antares. Based on the known distances and trigonometric calculations, this crossing will occur in 2185. But it turns out that to calculate the distance of Antares, and consequently when it will explode, is practically almost impossible. In addition, the trigonometric crossing is also the result of the distance of the first supernova, SN 1054. For this one too, it is practically impossible to calculate perfectly. But someone came to our aid, the brightness curves of the stars. Over time, both the brightness of Betelgeuse and that of Antares have always been quite regular until, in 2019, Betelgeuse had a great loss of brightness. The brightness curve of Betelgeuse, before the great dimming, marks several negative peaks. Taking the brightness curves of Antares, they fit very closely with those of Betelgeuse. The graph in the previous slide was prepared on January 2, 2024, and it is now published on the website. Let's see from the next slide how it has evolved to date, September 2024. The new graph confirms the January 2024 forecast. The brightness curve of Antares is the same as that of Betelgeuse, before the great brightness drop of 2019. The time difference between the negative peaks is 7 years, and the latest data from these months confirm the star's brightness drop. This leads us to calculate the date of the probable explosion of Antares in December 2026. Will Antares explode? We can't know, also because these theories have never been proven. But we can compare the data and we notice that, compared to Betelgeuse, it is thousands of times more likely to explode. Below is the data for comparison. The correspondence of the brightness of the graphs also indicates that the distance of the progenitor supernovae is very similar. Very similar, almost equal, are also the distances of Betelgeuse and Antares. All this has an almost infinitesimal probability of happening. So it is not a coincidence, and someone is warning us of what will happen to the Earth. Surely, based on the data, someone wanted to warn us of what will happen to the Earth in a few years. If there had not been the decrease in brightness of Betelgeuse, we would not have been able to understand that the star Antares could become a supernova. In the next video, the damage that the explosion of the star Antares could cause to the Earth will be studied. The entire series of videos, the evidence, has a very specific final purpose. To fully understand the latest clips, it is necessary to listen to the previous ones. In practice, it is a path that will lead the visitor to take note of future events and take the appropriate steps. So we invite you to follow the video number 7 of the series, the evidence, entitled, The Antares Supernova, the damage it could cause to the Earth.